Hello guys, let's continue with English File Elementary 4th edition. It is a series of video lessons where you can work with this textbook and you have a guide and some explanations if necessary. Lesson number 29. Today we have unit 9a, hashtag Mydinnerlastnight. We are going to talk about food. I think it is the best way to learn some bits of grammar related to countable and uncountable nouns. And we also have our old friends, articles, some, any. Wonderful words if you know how to use them, of course. Reading and listening will provide context for this. Then you'll get a chance to answer really good and interesting questions to practice your speaking. Let's start. And let's start with a wonderful quiz about food. Here you need to add vowels to make the words. For example, you see, number 1, 2 kinds of Italian food. First is pizza, and the second, PST, is of course pasta. Number 2, 2 things you can add to coffee. I think it's easy. Number 3, a kind of food that vegetarians don't eat. I think you know this word, vegetarians. Number 4, a drink you buy in a bottle. It's also easy. Number 5, something cold, sweet, and delicious. It can be difficult, but I will let you just guess. Number 6, a vegetable you can make chips from. It's easy. Number 7, something you use to make an omelette. It's also easy. Number 8, a lot of people are addicted to this sweet food. Look, addicted – это быть зависимыми. Посмотрите, от чего у нас многие люди зависимы. Тут довольно очевидная штука. Number 9, a snack made with 2 pieces of bread. It's also easy. And the 3 meals we usually have every day. I'm sure that you know all of these 3 meals. So, now, complete this chart, so to speak, or complete this quiz, and then check yourself. Vocabulary part. Let's work with some words. But guys, before we start, there is a big problem. It's impossible to put words and pictures on the screen together. But you can do it this way. First, you listen to the words and look at the pictures. Then you will have a big list of words that will be translated in Russian. And you learn and revise them. So first, listening, then looking at the big list and learning words. Let's go.
9.1 Food and drink. Breakfast. 9.
Bread,
12.
butter,
8.
cereal,
1.
cheese,
4.
coffee,
11.
eggs,
2.
jam,
6.
juice,
7.
milk,
10.
sugar,
3.
tea,
5.
toast,
Lunch or dinner. 18.
Fish, for example, salmon, tuna.
17.
Herbs,
15.
meat, For example, chicken, sausages, steak, ham.
14,
Oil,
21,
pasta,
27,
rice,
26,
salad,
23,
seafood,
28,
spices,
vegetables, 30,
carrots,
16,
chips,
13,
a lettuce,
29,
mushrooms,
20,
onions,
24,
peas,
19,
peppers,
22,
potatoes,
25,
tomatoes,
fruit, 41,
apples,
39,
bananas,
35,
oranges,
32,
a pineapple,
36,
strawberries,
desserts, 42,
cake,
38,
fruit salad,
33,
ice cream,
snacks, 37,
biscuits,
43,
chocolate,
34,
crisps,
40,
nuts,
31,
a sandwich,
44,
sweets.
Now test yourself. You will see only the pictures. Try to say as much as you remember. Number 1, cheese. Number 2, jam. Number 3, coffee. And so on. So you continue this list. A little bit of speaking. What's your favorite breakfast, dessert, fruit, snack, vegetable? Let me speak about myself, then you will speak about yourself. What is your favorite breakfast? For me, it's definitely a chicken soup. I like it. It's the best breakfast ever. What's your favorite dessert? I don't like sweet stuff, so I think my favorite dessert is dark chocolate. It's not so sweet, but still it's a chocolate, so I like it. What's your favorite fruit? I would like to choose, I think, I would choose an apple. For me, an apple is the best fruit. I don't like bananas, by the way. What's your favorite snack? A difficult question, by the way. My favorite snack, let it be a packet of crisps, or just crisps. I think everyone likes crisps. What's your favorite vegetable? Also a difficult question. I like all vegetables, but I think my favorite is cucumber. That's the best thing ever. But it's for me. I mean, about me. Is there any food or drink you don't like? Olives. I hate olives. Actually, it's only one thing I hate. They're olives. So, what about you? Can you answer these questions, but about yourself? Part number 2. Grammar, countable, uncountable nouns, a and some any. Part A. Look at the photo. You can see it of someone's lunch. Can you name any of the things in the photo? Do you think it's a healthy lunch? Okay, name the things in the photo and then answer this question. Look at the title. Title — это заголовок. Why do you think he eats the same thing every day? Read his blog and check. Now you read the article and answer this question, like why this person eats the same thing every day. Now questions. One thing before you do this task. To have in common — это иметь что-то общее, иметь что-то в общем. What do Jobs, Zuckerberg and Einstein have in common? То есть что у этих ребят общего? What are two positive things about Nathan's diet? То есть какие можно две позитивные вещи сказать об этом? Does he ever get bored of it? Why not? Иногда ему становится тошно от этого, либо нет. So, read this text again and answer this question. Now let's discuss and just say your opinion. And I will say my opinion, you'll say your opinion. I'll start, then you do it. Do you think Nathan's diet is healthy? Maybe, but I'm not sure about that. Actually, I believe he has strange eating habits. It looks quite healthy, yes. It's definitely better than eating burgers and pizzas all day. But look, the same food every day? For me, it's a very bad idea. I think it's unhealthy. Number 5. Is there a meal where you eat the same thing every day? What? I personally don't have anything like this. I always eat different kinds of food. For me, it's normal. Number 6. Would you like to try wearing the same clothes or eating the same food every day? How long do you think you could do it for? What a question. Let me translate it for you. То есть, не хотели ли вы попробовать носить одну и ту же одежду, есть одну и ту же еду каждый день? Как долго вы бы смогли это делать, по вашему мнению? Look, I think I wouldn't. It's boring. For me, it's not possible or it's not possible at all. And it makes no sense. Of course, it can save you some time, but you know, our life is very short. So I prefer to make it be, I don't know, colorful. What's your opinion about these 3 questions? Now say your opinion about that. Part D. Complete the sentences with a, an, or some. Just do it, then check yourself. It's warming up for grammar. Now listen to the examples.
9.2.
We need an apple. We need some apples. We need some butter.
We don't need a tomato. We don't need any tomatoes. We don't need any rice.
Do we need an orange?
Теперь давайте посмотрим на правила. Ну вот, начнем прям по порядку. Первое, что у нас тут написано? Countable – это исчисляемые существительные, uncountable – неисчисляемые существительные. Вот пример countable. An apple, 3 apples. Uncountable у нас rice, meat. То есть, смотрите, теперь пробежимся по кружочкам. Английские существительные могут быть исчисляемыми и неисчисляемыми. Исчисляемые – это такие вещи, которые можно посчитать. Вот тут нам даны примеры, например, яблоки, apples. То есть они могут быть во множественном числе, ну, такие существительные. An apple – одно яблоко, да, а много, там, 2, 3 или миллион – это все будет apples, яблоки. Неисчисляемые – это такие вещи, которые нельзя посчитать. Вот, например, рис либо мясо. И видите, тут нельзя сказать 2 риса, 3 мяса, ну, это даже как-то звучит странно. Некоторые существительные, вот это второй кружок здесь, могут быть как исчисляемые, так и неисчисляемые. Вот, например, мороженое. Вот на картинках есть пример такой ситуации, но такое случается редко, этим голову особо не надо забивать, это не слишком уж так важно, я бы сказал. Дальше у нас. Перейдем к самой табличке. A, N, some, any. Мы используем артикль an с единственным числом исчисляемых существительных. То есть, видите, тут еще написано an, оно равно 1. То есть это то, о чем я говорю в курсе Beginner. Воспринимайте эти артикли an просто как будто к слову добавляет число 1. An apple – одно какое-то яблоко. A speaker – одна какая-то колонка. Ну, это я так, что первое в голову пришло. Дальше, второй кружочек. Мы используем some в утверждении с множественным числом и с, получается, неисчисляемыми существительными. Ну, смотрите, I want some apples, я хочу немного яблок. Это у нас множественное число. Или I want some rice, я хочу немного риса. Здесь и там, в этих ситуациях можно использовать some. Ну, это вы уже, наверное, знаете. Третий кружочек. Мы используем any, получается, в отрицании и вопросах с множественным числом и с неисчисляемыми существительными. Звучит страшно, на самом деле тут особо ничего такого нет. На упражнениях будет все видно. Теперь посмотрим, что тут у нас под лупой. Some in questions, то есть как мы используем some в вопросах. Я хоть раньше и говорил, что some мы используем только в утверждении, да, а any в вопросах и отрицаниях, но some у нас тоже может быть в вопросах в таких ситуациях. Это мы используем some в вопросах, чтобы попросить что-то, либо предложить какую-то вещь. Can I have some sugar, please? Могу ли я получить немного сахара, либо купить немного сахара? Would you like some coffee? Не хочешь ли, немного кофе? То есть, когда мы что-то предлагаем или просим, сам в вопросах можно использовать. Теперь, как обычно, надеюсь, я вас не утомил, давайте переходить к упражнениям, сейчас все станет на свои места. В упражнении в части A нужно написать либо артикль, либо сам и название какого-то еды, либо напитка. То есть, я думаю, здесь все понятно. В части B нужно будет заполнить разговор либо артиклями an, либо вставить сам, либо any. Вот это прям замечательное упражнение. Как обычно, попробуйте пробежаться глазами, сделать как сможете, а затем у вас будет доступен разбор с ответом, посмотрите, послушайте, и, может быть, все уляжется в голове. Let's go! Ну что же, давайте разберем данное упражнение. У нас в образце стоит some bread, немного хлеба. Number one, it's just some milk, немного молока. Number two, it's a sandwich, бутерброд. Number three, это у нас просто some chips, немного жареной картошки. Number four, it's a lettuce, такое странное название капуста. Number five, an egg, яйцо. Number six, это у нас их много. Возьмем вот так вот some carrots, немного моркови. Их тут 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Так, it's some chocolate. Или some chocolate, как некоторые называют, немного шоколада. И восьмое, it's a cake, то бишь торт. Теперь переходим к части B. Complete the conversation with a and some or any. What can we cook for your brother and his girlfriend? Let's make a pizza. Good idea. Are there any tomatoes? Yes. And there are some mushrooms too. Great. Oh no, there isn't any cheese. Oh, wait a minute. I bought a steak yesterday. Are there any potatoes? Yes, there are. Good. So we can have steak and chips. Do we have any fruit? I think we have some oranges. Yes, and there's an apple and some bananas too. Okay, you can make a fruit salad for dessert. Okay, let's start cooking. Вот у нас готовка. Я переведу, наверное, кому интересно. То есть, что мы можем приготовить для твоего брата и его девушки? Давай сделаем пиццу. Хорошая идея. Есть ли какие-нибудь помидоры у нас? Да, есть немного грибов тоже. Отлично. О нет, нету никакого сыра. Подожди минутку. Я купил стейк вчера. Есть ли какая-нибудь картошка? Да, есть. Хорошо. Итак, мы можем, получается, съесть, или приготовить стейк и жареную картошку. У нас есть какие-нибудь фрукты? Я думаю, у нас есть немного апельсинов. Да, и еще одно яблоко и немного бананов тоже. Хорошо. Ты можешь сделать фруктовый салат на десерт. Окей, тогда давай начнем готовить. Вот такая вот история. Можем идти дальше. Part F. Listen to a couple talking about what food they need to buy. Write their shopping list. Замечательное упражнение. Вот послушайте разговор парочки, они собираются в магазин, и просто за ними запишите их список покупок, что они вообще собираются покупать. Видите, им нужно some coffee, some milk, немного кофе, немного молока. Попробуйте все остальное расслышать и записать где-нибудь.
9.3.
We need food for the weekend. Can you do the shopping on your way home this evening?
Okay, I suppose so. What do we need?
Let's see. We need some coffee, We don't have any.
Okay. Coffee.
And some milk. And some juice.
Orange juice?
Fine. And maybe apple juice too.
Okay. What else?
Get a pineapple if they have them.
1 pineapple.
And some oranges. 4 or 5 oranges. And some bananas. And I want to make a vegetable curry, so get some onions, some potatoes, some tomatoes.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Potatoes.
Yes, 2 or 3 big ones. Oh, and forget the tomatoes. We've got some in the fridge. And a bottle of wine.
White? Red?
Don't mind. Oh, and a lettuce. I want to make a salad.
Lettuce. Do we need any tomatoes?
No, I said no tomatoes.
Sorry. Yes, you did. Is that everything?
Yes, I think so. And don't forget anything.
Look at the photos posted with the hashtag Mydinnerlastnight. With a partner, which photo do you think shows you don't have a partner? Something that the person cooked. Take away food that the person ordered. Something that the person ate in a restaurant. Something that the person mother cooked. Let me give you some vocabulary here. Take away – это еда, заказанная с собой. То есть в ресторанах и кафе воспринимайте как еда на вынос, если вот плюс-минус. Теперь попробуйте соотнести 4 фотографии с этими предложениями. Просто на свои ощущения, на свою интуицию. А потом послушайте и проверьте, были ли вы правы.
(9.4) 1.
This is for my foodie friends. In case you thought lettuce was only for salads, here I'm cooking it in some butter with an onion. Then I add some mushrooms, chicken, fresh tomatoes, and some other things. Not sure yet. Lettuce is also great in soups, or you can grill it and serve it with blue cheese.
2.
We didn't feel like cooking last night. And anyway, we didn't have any food in the house. So we decided to order some takeaway salads from our wonderful local pizzeria. They were all very good, but my favourite was a chicken salad with carrots, tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, and some pieces of fried bread.
3.
Dinner last night at a restaurant in Piccadilly called Nopi. We had lots of different sharing plates. I loved everything, especially this dish called shakshuka, which is North African. And it's basically eggs in a tomato sauce, but the mixture of herbs and spices makes it just fantastic. And the bread we had to dip in the sauce was wonderful too. Go there soon.
4.
Okay, guys, this is it. Our Thanksgiving dinner, which we had at 6:30 last night. All the usual things: turkey with cranberry sauce, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, lots of vegetables, and more. And more, Mom said, why not go to a restaurant this year? Maybe have seafood. But I said no. I want it homemade and traditional. So she did it. Thanks, Mom. I now need to spend a few hours on the sofa before I even think of going to bed. So, how was yours?
Теперь смотрите такое вот задание. Давайте дам еще 2 слова. Foodie. Foodie там это странное такое слово, да, это человек, который помешан на еде, который любит ее готовить, который фотографирует, ну прям фуди. А Thanksgiving — это праздник, который называется День Благодарения. Он в США в ноябре. Ну, этот праздник знаменит тем, что люди собираются и много едят. Part C. Listen again. Придется послушать снова. Who talks about? Кто говорит о? A good restaurant near their house. Ways of preparing something. A dish with two main ingredients. A meal for a special occasion. Последнее помогу. A meal, то есть это какой-то обед либо ужин для специального случая. Это не совсем случай. Occasion обычно, когда говорится про праздники, как Хэллоуин, for example, New Year's Eve и так далее. То есть это какое-то специальное событие, необычное событие. Помните, что у нас есть 4 говорящих, so тогда в эти квадратики впишите цифры от 1 до 4. Let's go.
9.4. 1.
This is for my foodie friends. In case you thought lettuce was only for salads, here I'm cooking it in some butter with an onion. Then I add some mushrooms, chicken, fresh tomatoes, and some other things. Not sure yet. Lettuce is also great in soups, or you can grill it and serve it with blue cheese.
2.
We didn't feel like cooking last night. And anyway, we didn't have any food in the house. So we decided to order some takeaway salads from our wonderful local pizzeria. They were all very good, but my favourite was a chicken salad with carrots, tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, and some pieces of fried bread.
3.
Dinner last night at a restaurant in Piccadilly called Nopi. We had lots of different sharing plates. I loved everything, especially this dish called shakshuka, which is North African. And it's basically eggs in a tomato sauce, but the mixture of herbs and spices makes it just fantastic. And the bread we had to dip in the sauce was wonderful too. Go there soon.
4.
Okay, guys, this is it. Our Thanksgiving dinner, which we had at 6:30 last night. All the usual things: turkey with cranberry sauce, roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, lots of vegetables, and more. And more, Mom said, why not go to a restaurant this year? Maybe have seafood. But I said no. I want it homemade and traditional. So she did it. Thanks, Mom. I now need to spend a few hours on the sofa before I even think of going to bed. So, how was yours?
Now answer this question. Which of the 4 dishes or meals would you like to eat? Which wouldn't you like? It's only your opinion, so just say it. Part 4. Pronunciation. How is EA, these combinations of letters, pronounced in these words? Put them in the correct column. У нас есть такие звуки, как E, как в tree, как egg и как A, train. Попробуйте в соответствии со звуком раскидать эти слова по колонкам. Затем проверьте себя и потренируйте произношение, когда будете слушать ответ. Вперед!
9.5.
Tree. E. Eat. Ice cream. Meat. Peas. Tea. Egg. Bread. Breakfast. Healthy. Train. A. Steak.
Now, speaking. First of all, make a food diary for yesterday. Write what food and drink you had. Ага, смотрите, сейчас где-то это можно сделать письменно. Откройте в Word, напишите 3 слова. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. И просто перечислите то, что вы съели на завтрак, на обед и на ужин. Вот такое вот задание, пока на разогрев, это письменно. And now let's answer the questions, not in pairs, but by ourselves. You speak about yourself, I speak about myself. Everything is usual. What do you usually have for a quick lunch when you don't have time to cook? When I don't have time to cook, I usually have pelmeni or something like that, or I can just, I don't know, go to the nearest grocery shop and buy something just for a quick lunch. What do you usually have for dessert at home or in a restaurant? As I already told you, I can have dark chocolate maybe. Or sometimes I can buy, I don't know, a cake. I don't know, a cake is great, but for special occasions. What do you usually have when you're hungry between meals? I can eat an apple, I can drink coffee, and I don't know. What about snacks? I don't like sandwiches, I'll be honest. I hate sandwiches. I hate bread. So I usually have maybe some kind of fruit or maybe cookies. Okay, let it be cookies. What do you usually have for breakfast at the weekend? Aha. Look, I have for breakfast everything that I have for lunch. So for me, breakfast and lunch actually is the same thing. What do you usually have for a special occasion? I can have, I don't know, for example, New Year's Eve, yeah? I can have some alcohol, of course, for special occasion. I think it's okay. And I can have some sweet things, like a cake, maybe a chocolate cake, yeah, wonderful one. Or some sweets, why not? But I don't usually eat a lot of sugar. I don't like sugar. What do you usually have when you order a takeaway? I'm not so different from other people, so I usually order pizza or sushi. And that's all what I have for a takeaway food. Now, what about you? Can you answer these wonderful questions? And remember, can you say as much as possible? Let's do it. Let's look at your homework. Guys, lesson number 29 is over, and as usually, I'd like to ask you to click on the like button and check out all the links in the description, VK, Telegram, etc. If you like the videos, you can say thank you by subscribing on Boosty, where you can get extra content that could be useful for your studying. Thanks for the watching and goodbye.